They'll call you insane, not because you've lost your mind, but because you finally found your path. You wake up earlier than everyone else. You don't explain yourself anymore. You disappear for days just to sharpen your craft. And people start whispering, "He's changed." You're not broken. You're not crazy. You're just disciplined. So disciplined that average people can't even recognize you anymore. They think you've gone off the rails. But really, you've just stepped onto the rails for the first time in your life. Miyamoto Musashi knew this better than anyone. A samurai, a philosopher, a man so committed to mastery. He walked alone. He didn't seek applause. He didn't chase comfort. He didn't want to fit in. He wanted to win, not against others, but against himself. You want peace? Get ready for war. You want respect? Earn it in silence. You want to be free? Chain yourself to discipline. Most people are drowning in distraction, scrolling, complaining, wasting days, like they're infinite. But not you. Something in you is done with that life. You're not here for comfort anymore. You're here for purpose. Let them laugh. Let them doubt. Let them talk behind your back, because when the results show up, they'll be forced to shut up. This is the path of the disciplined. It's not pretty. It's not popular. And it sure as hell isn't easy. But it's worth it. Do you know why they mock the disciplined? Because your dedication reminds them of everything they've avoided. Your silence exposes their noise. Your routine exposes their chaos. Your focus exposes their laziness. Your power exposes their weakness. And the older you get, the less time you have to waste. There are no extra lives. No redo button. And no one is coming to save you. You are the sword in the flame. And if no one believes in you, good. Let that be your fuel. Because belief doesn't build discipline. Repetition does. You show up. Every damn day. Rain or shine. Tired or motivated. You do it because it has to be done. That's the code. People think discipline's about being strict. They don't get it. Discipline is freedom. Discipline says, I'm in control. I choose my path. I build my life. Musashi didn't train to impress anyone. He trained because he had to, because mediocrity wasn't an option. Because wasting his potential was a betrayal of the warrior within. And now it's your turn. You're not too old. You're not too late. You haven't missed your moment. But you will. If you don't stop living like you've got forever. Forever is a lie. You have now. Every sunrise is a blessing and a warning. Reminder that time is moving with or without you. So let them think you're crazy. Let them call you obsessed. Let them wonder why you don't come to every party, why you don't pick up every call, why you don't care about fitting in anymore. Because you're not here to be understood. You're here to become. Become the kind of person whose habits terrify the lazy, whose silence shakes the insecure, whose presence demands respect without saying a word. That's what Musashi did, and you can too. But it won't happen by accident. It happens by decision, by commitment. By sacrifice. There are no shortcuts. There are no hacks. Only the daily grind, only the invisible hours, only the discipline no one claps for. You want to build a life that feels right? Then stop living one that just looks good. Every great man was once doubted. Every disciplined soul was once mocked. But when the world burns, it's the disciplined who remain standing. You've got people who love to talk, but they're all noise. They disappear when things get hard. They blame, they cry, they fold. But you keep walking. Even when your legs shake. Even when your heart breaks. Even when your mind screams. Quit? You don't, because there's something stronger inside you. A fire that doesn't ask for permission. A voice that says, this isn't the end. Get back up. Musashi fought more than battles. He fought himself. He trained his mind to be a weapon. His discipline was his armor. His solitude was his training ground. His madness was his genius. And now you're standing at the edge of comfort or greatness, of routine or revolution, of staying the same, or becoming unrecognizable. But hear me clearly, if you choose discipline, the world will not clap for you. Not at first. They'll resist you. They'll mock your silence. They'll test your patience. They'll say you've lost your spark, that you've changed, that you're no fun anymore. But that's because you've outgrown their world. You're building something sacred inside of you. With every early morning, with every ignored distraction, with every painful repetition, you are shaping a mind of steel. And it shows. They can feel it. They just don't understand. That's okay. The samurai didn't need applause. They needed focus. Honor. Self-mastery. So do you? You've been warned your whole life not to go too far, not to be too intense, not to push so hard. But let me ask you, what did playing small ever give you? Regret. Resentment. Wasted years. That's the reward for fitting in. So now you go the other way. You go all in. You get so disciplined, they think you've lost your mind. But they don't know what you've lost already. The time, the years, the chances you let slip by because you are trying to please everyone but yourself. Discipline is no longer a choice. It's a necessity. A survival instinct, because comfort is killing people. And nobody wants to talk about it. They think the dangerous life is the one with sacrifice. But the real danger is coasting. Drifting. Waking up at 60 and realizing you never lived. You just existed. Musashi didn't wait for permission. He didn't wait for a perfect moment. He made his moment. With every swing of the sword, every drop of sweat, every hour in solitude. People say they want peace. But peace without discipline is just a pause before chaos. You want clarity? Then shut out the noise. You want power? Then take full responsibility. No more blaming. No more excuses. No more distractions dressed up as entertainment. You know what you need to do. You've always known. But doing it? That takes a kind of madness. The kind Musashi had. The kind that wakes you up at 4 a.m. That makes you say no when everyone else says yes. That makes you show up when there's no spotlight. No audience. No applause. That kind of discipline doesn't just build strength. It builds identity. And identity is everything. If you want to change your life, don't start with motivation. Start with identity. Decide who you are, then prove it with every action. Musashi didn't become a legend by talking. He became a legend by living. By mastering the invisible moments. By enduring the solitude that most men run from. By facing the war inside every single day. And you? You've been through too much to quit now. You've seen too much to pretend you're fine. You've tasted what it's like to live numb, and you've had enough. So now, it's time. Time to become the one they warned you about. The one who doesn't flinch, who doesn't fold, who walks into discomfort like it's home. Because when discipline becomes who you are, you become unbreakable. Let them laugh. Let them mock. Let them ask why you're so obsessed. Tell them, because mediocrity nearly killed me. Because wasting my life terrified me. Because there is no going back now. You rise while they sleep. You train while they scroll. You stay calm while they panic. You listen while they scream. You focus while they fumble. You are becoming a weapon. Silent, precise, focused. And it scares them, because they see something they don't recognize. A man who doesn't need permission to be great. A man who doesn't apologize for wanting more. A man who's willing to walk alone, if that's what it takes. The older you get, the more real this becomes. The less time you waste, the fewer people you chase, the quieter your world becomes. And the louder your actions speak. There is no room left for average. No. Tolerance for laziness. No interest in half-hearted living. You're here to go all the way. To the edge. To the fire. To the place where most men break. And you rise, because this isn't about being better than anyone. This is about never again being less than who you were born to be. Musashi lived by one code: self-control above all. Not just in battle, but in thought. In speech. In routine. The way you do one thing is the way you do everything. And if you can't control yourself, you will be controlled by everything. Temptation, emotion, fear. You want freedom? Then earn it in blood. Through sacrifice. Through silence. Through the pain of discipline, repeated until it becomes instinct. No more seeking validation. No more waiting for approval. You are the judge now. And your standards? They should scare you, because comfort will lie to you. It will tell you you're doing fine. It will seduce you with rest, with softness. With safety. But discipline tells the truth. It says, you can go further. You can get sharper. You can be more. And you must choose comfort or truth. One gives you a warm bed and a cold soul. The other gives you scars, but also strength. Honor. Pride. You didn't come this far to play small. You didn't survive your past just to coast into your future. You came here to conquer. To build a mind that cannot be shaken, a soul that cannot be bought, a life that cannot be ignored. Musashi had no mentor. No guide. No cheerleaders. Just his code. And now you have yours. Written in silence, etched in your decisions, forged in your pain. This world won't hand you peace. You must take it. With quiet determination. With ruthless repetition. With a discipline so unshakable that even your enemies will respect it. So stay dangerous. Stay disciplined. Let them call you crazy. Let them think you're obsessed. Then whisper behind your back. You'll be too focused to hear them. Anyway, you don't owe the world an explanation for your hunger. You don't need to apologize for wanting to become exceptional. You just need to prove it through action, through silence, through relentless self-discipline that makes average people uncomfortable. And they will be uncomfortable. They'll say you've changed. They'll say you're too intense. Too serious. Too unavailable. But deep down, they know the truth. You didn't change. You woke up. Woke up from the illusion that you need to be liked. Woke up from the lie that you need to be accepted. Woke up from the comfort that was slowly stealing your soul. You finally saw it. All those years spent avoiding pain were years you avoided growth. Musashi didn't ask how long it would take. He didn't ask if it would be fair. He just started, and he never stopped. You're not building a habit. You're building a life. You don't train to impress anyone. You train because your old life was killing you. You train because weakness is no longer tolerable. You train because you've tasted the emptiness of comfort, and now you're starving for meaning. This path is not for the curious. It's for the committed. Those who don't just want change, they demand it, and are willing to go through the fire to get it. You've felt the fire, shame. The failure, the guilt of wasted time. Now it's your turn to feel something else. The power of showing up, of doing what must be done, even when it's boring, even when it's hard, even when no one sees it. That's where greatness lives. In the unseen. In the quiet. In the moments where no one claps. But you still move, and as you move, you'll lose people, friends will drift, family will question you, your circle will shrink, but your soul will expand. That's the price. You cannot become great and remain the same. You cannot walk this path and carry everyone with you. Some people are meant to watch, not walk. Let them talk. You have work to do. Let them doubt. You have demons to slay. Let them judge. You have standards now, and you finally live by them. Musashi didn't wait for Motivation dot, he became it. He didn't seek comfort. He destroyed it. He didn't follow trends. He set them. He wasn't trying to be admired. He was trying to be undeniable. And that's what you're here for, dot. Not to impress, not to become dot, to become the man you promised. Yourself you'd be. The one who doesn't break. The one who doesn't beg. The one who doesn't betray himself ever again. This is what discipline gives you. A spine made of steel. A mind made of fire, dot. And a life that is truly yours. Not given dot, earned dot, and when the world finally notices. You won't even care. Because by then, you'll be gone dot too far ahead, dot too focused, dot too powerful to look back. They'll wonder how you did it. How you stayed consistent, dot how you stayed strong, dot how you kept going. But they'll never understand the nights you cried, the mornings you doubted, the battles you fought when no one was watching. That's the price of true strength, of true peace, of true freedom. It's not handed to you. It's carved out with blood and fire, with rejection and isolation, with a level of self-respect that demands you do what's hard every single day. No breaks, no shortcuts, no excuses, just the quiet, unshakable fire of a man who has decided, I will never go back. Let the others quit when it gets hard. Let them chase cheap pleasures. Let them spend their lives explaining their failures. You don't have time for that. You're too busy building. Every sacrifice you make, every pleasure you resist, every hour you invest is one more brick in the foundation of the life you deserve. So let them mock your routines, your early mornings. Your quiet life, your strict habits. Let them laugh now, because they'll cry later. When they see what you built, when they see what you became, when they see what discipline truly creates. This is the code, the warrior's path, the Musashi way. No applause. No permission. Just mastery. Keep walking, keep rising, keep sharpening. You're not done. You're just getting started. The truth is, you will lose people. You will lose distractions. You will lose the version of yourself that was addicted to comfort, to excuses, to being liked. And that's not a tragedy. That's the transformation. You don't need more followers. You need more fire, more discipline, more honesty with yourself. Because one day, it hits you. Nobody's coming. No one's going to make you great. No one's going to save you from your pain. No one's going to hand you peace. You either build it, or you die waiting. And most people, they die waiting. Waiting for the right moment. Waiting for motivation. Waiting for someone to believe in them. But you're done waiting. Because discipline doesn't wait. Discipline moves. Discipline decides. Discipline becomes. Musashi understood something most men never do. To master life, you must master yourself. To master yourself, you must kill your weakness. Over and over and over again. There is no finish line. There is only today. What you do now. What you choose now. What you become now. So when people call you crazy, let them. It means you're on the right path. Because the world doesn't understand someone who wakes up with purpose, who doesn't chase dopamine, who isn't ruled by feelings, who doesn't need to be seen. That kind of person is dangerous because they don't react. They respond. They done. Follow. They lead. They don't shrink. They expand. And every time you choose discipline, you get one step closer to that version of yourself. The one who doesn't flinch under pressure. The one who doesn't break in chaos. The one who carries peace like a weapon because it was earned in war. You weren't born to be soft. You weren't born to be agreeable. You weren't born to blend in. You were born to build. To break your limits. To bleed for your purpose. To burn down every excuse that ever held you back. That fire inside you, it's real. It's sacred. It's yours. Don't let this world dim it. Don't let soft voices drown it. Don't let temporary feelings control it. You are not weak. You are not tired. You are not done. You are rising. You are sharpening. You are becoming someone that even your past self wouldn't recognize. And yes, it will be lonely. But lonely is better than surrounded by those who fear growth. Yes, it will be hard. But hard is better than living a soft life with a bitter soul. Yes, it will be misunderstood. But misunderstood is better than being accepted for something you're not. They will look at you one day and say, he's not like the rest. He's distant. He's intense. He's obsessed. And you'll smile because you know they rewrite. You are different. You are intense. You are obsessed. With becoming who you were born to be, not who the world expects, not who they approve of, not who they feel comfortable around. No. You single quotes becoming a man of discipline. Of vision. Of silence. Of strength. A man who doesn't need recognition because his life speaks for him. A man who doesn't seek validation because his discipline is the proof. So if you're tired of feeling lost, if you're done explaining yourself, if you're done apologizing for wanting more, then go. Cut the noise. Embrace the solitude. And build a life so powerful that even your absence is felt. Build a mind so sharp that no emotion can shake it. Build a soul so focused that even chaos bows to your presence. They'll call you crazy now, but soon they'll call you unstoppable, and you won't even hear them, because by then you'll be too far ahead, just like Musashi.